Hello, my name's Armida. Welcome to my channel. If you've been following my pregnancy journey these last 9 months, then this is probably going to be my last pregnancy video that I will make. I thought that it was going to be my third trimester video where I wrapped up all the symptoms that I felt and all that tangible stuff. I thought that was going to be my last pregnancy video, but here I am making this one as well because as of recording this, I am over 40 weeks pregnant. I think I'm currently 40 weeks and 3 days or something like that, which is crazy because it's like, oh my gosh, I went past the 40-week mark. But no, here I am. I'm at my parents' house, like I've been saying that I was going to do for basically this whole pregnancy. Is that my husband and and the cats, our two kitties, are moved in at my parents' house, so that we'll have some help taking care of the baby while also taking care of ourselves, like just like basic necessities and stuff, which I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful that we have all this help. We did not move in here until I was 39 weeks pregnant, which is we probably shouldn't have done that. We probably should not have waited that long to finally move in, because I could have given birth before then and we were not ready. But I like to think that these past few weeks have been just so hectic because everything got pushed back when I got COVID, obviously. So I got COVID, and then as soon as I recovered, I painted that painting for Chaos Theory, and I was doing all those art events. And then as soon as the art events were done, I packed up everything and we moved up here at my parents' house. And then since then, it's just been like unpacking baby things, buying baby things. It did take a bit for the cats to get comfortable here at the house. For the first few days, they did not want to eat food. And I was genuinely worried, but by day 2 and 3, they were slowly starting to eat their food again. Now that we're a full week later since we moved in, they're eating their normal amount of food, which is I'm just so grateful. And also I've been seeing a lot of family because this week was the week that I was due, so everyone is trying to see me while I'm still pregnant. And the baby's almost here. Plus a lot of we have people coming in to town out of state that we're expecting the baby to be born by now, but she's not. I'm still very much pregnant, which I'm sorry to disappoint everybody, but yep, still pregnant, over 40 weeks. But this morning I did record a little baby room tour, if that makes sense. I've mentioned this in my other videos that there's a whole wing of the house that my husband and I and the baby and the cats have that is going to be just ours. So I did take a little tour of that and everything that we've prepared for taking care of the baby. So here's the little tour. So starting the tour off, here I am in the kitchen, just to give a little perspective of where we are in the house. You just turn this corner. Down there's my parents' room. But so we got a baby gate that pushes open with a curtain for some privacy. See, as proof. Little gate. Right now it's serving as a purpose to keep the kitties from being scared of any dogs or people walking past in the hallway. Later on, we're going to use it as a form of communication to be okay, closed means baby's sleeping or I'm breastfeeding or something. We want some privacy. And then open is you can come in and use the laundry room or the bedroom. So real quick, right here we have the laundry room, which is just washer dryer and some extra fridges because it's all about food in this family. And then down here we have our cat's favorite litter box. Oh, speaking of furry friends, hi bud. That was the laundry room. And then we'll go to right here, which we have just a little closet that we keep towels. But right now we have a ton of baby things. So starting from the top, we got, I think these are nipple covers for me. This is our drawer of emergency medical stuff for the baby, little medicines, nail clippers, the nose syringe thing for her boogers. And here we have more stuff like diaper ointment, thermometer, more soap. And this is all soap. And then down here we got, diapers and wipes. all things we need for the baby. And then right here's the bathroom, which just right now just has my makeup and stuff. Hey guys. But it's also Bailey's favorite spot. This is her nap spot. You know how I always complain about her getting into the closet sometimes? Well, now this is her favorite nap spot. She's probably wondering why I'm talking to myself. Hi, Mama. You know, with a toilet and everything. And my husband keeps his stuff in here as well. And then, so then in here will be our room with the baby. So yeah, I got Christian and I's bed. Yeah, everything's freshly painted, which is great. It's a nice, beautiful blue color. And then, fun feature about the bed, we had to put these plastic boards up all around it to keep the cats from hiding under there, because we knew that they would totally do that. Little dresser for Christian and I, another hamper, 2 hampers, a chair, a little TV for us. And then for the baby things, here we got her little bassinet, which has all these like little features on the bassinet, like a light and a vibration setting and sound. And down here at the bottom, we have all these are blankets for her, which is so neat. She's gonna be so cozy. And over here we have a makeshift changing table with that like the foam thing to change her. Ooh, right here is little options for her Halloween costume. I did get 2 just in case she was a different size. And and under here we got our hospital bags. So the duffel bag is for Christian and I, and the little bag is for our little baby. And then I have to show you. And then all these drawers are filled with clothes. So yeah, these are the smallest clothes that we have. So these are the preemie and newborn size clothes. And then over here, just little towels, like little washcloths and things from when we bathe her. And then in here is like the money. Like, look at that. Look at all the little, these are the mittens and socks and little headbands for her. It looks so neat. And then in all the rest of the drawers, it's just all the rest of her other clothes, but bigger sizes. Like, I think these are like up to 3 months, maybe. And these ones are the slightly bigger ones. And then anything that was like closer to a year, we brought it back to the apartment because she probably won't be growing that fast. But yeah, and right here's our diaper genie. And then down here's the diaper backpack. And right next to it is the breast pump and all the fixins. It came with the bag, so I just put everything in the bag. And then here, my mom put together a little shelf with, these are all diapers and wipes. And then down in here, more breastfeeding stuff. Like, I think we got the privacy cover, the nipple covers, breast milk bags. And then here should be bibs and burp cloths, all in there that you've seen from the baby shower haul. And down there, that's the carrier for when we throw her on our chest or something. But yeah, that's basically all the baby stuff in the room. And then walking back out, we do have this room as well. But this is the cat room. So right away, recognize their little cat carrier. And then, so yeah, we got a twin bed. Hi. we got a twin bed just in case one of us needs to sleep separate away from the baby or something. And then a chair with a nice little ottoman for, this is like probably the most comfortable place that I'm like sitting now. It's like my favorite place to edit because I got nice back support. Yeah, got another little TV in here. But like I said, this is the cat room. So we brought our Dyson vacuum because they kick up litter everywhere. And then up here we have all the cat food with these are the trays that we put their bowls in. And up there is all the wet food. And then I keep their dry food in here because it's like their favorite thing ever. So if they get a whiff of it, they're like, oh yes, dry food. And of course, Christian's Xbox. We love that. So yeah, this will be the room where if Christian needs to step out and game, that's where he's going to go. And then over here is the little water fountain, of course. Got to keep the babies hydrated. And over here, we did bring their cat tree. I felt like it was pretty necessary to bring it all the way from the apartment because they love this thing so much. They love being tall and high. Plus, it's like, it would be like the one furniture item where they already have their scent all over it. Oh my gosh, this coffee bean. It's nap time right now. That's when I'm filming, so. Yeah, so apparently behind this chair has been his new favorite nap spot, which is very interesting. I'm not too sure why. Maybe because it's like farthest away from the door and so he doesn't have to hear as many things, but also he can sprawl out and feel covered. Yeah, I don't know what it is about him. But apparently all my talking and yapping woke him up. Just like his sister in the bathtub. And then, so we got a little pile of toys. And then here in the closet we do have a box with a ton more toys and little treats. And then also in this room we did put a litter box, just in case we ever have to like lock the kitties in here and close the door. They have a place to do their business as well. Oh, goodbye, cough. You know, they gotta have access to a bathroom. But yeah. So yeah, that's our little nook that my husband and I have with our baby. Yeah, we're really lucky that my parents' house is so big and so spacious that they have 2 rooms that they could give us. Like, I think originally, like, when we weren't going to bring the cats here, it was just going to be, like, a room to sleep and a room to, like, be separate if we need to be separate from the baby. But it actually works out pretty good because this is, like, the cat room, and then the other room will be, like, the sleeping room or, you know, taking care of the baby room. But yeah, so that's the tour. Like, I feel like when people talk to me about their pregnancy journeys, they always gave birth before the 40 weeks. Almost like literally, I don't think I know anyone that has given birth past the 40-week mark. So me being here past 40 weeks is like, okay, something like, what's wrong with me? You know, I said at the very beginning that I did not feel like, well, when you are pregnant, when you find out that you are pregnant, they determine your due date based off of the first day of your last period. And so when they told me that October 20th was going to be my day, I did not feel like that was accurate all the way back then. Every little checkup we had on our baby girl, she was healthy. She was right on the money for, you know, this being her due date. So I was like, okay, I have nothing to worry about. Maybe I was wrong and they're right. Yeah, she's just on track to be due the 20th. But no, here we are, the 23rd, I believe. Yeah, still no sign of baby. I feel fine. I should have said it sooner. I honestly feel more or less the same that I have been this past month, that, you know, the last month of the pregnancy, which is, you know, doing stuff is a lot and standing, it feels like a lot, but as part of like cramps and pain goes, I really don't feel much pain at all. If anything, I feel really bloated, but I think that's just because I'm at my parents' house and they're feeding me very good. They're feeding me nice good food, and I'm eating plenty of it as a pregnant woman. So yeah, I do feel a little bloated, a little water retaining, but also I am due, so it's like everything is making sense. You know, all the stretch marks, the bloating. Like, if you see I had to take my engagement ring off because it was getting too tight to take it on and off. So I put my Claudia ring, which I usually keep on my index finger, and I put that on my ring finger for now. So that's how much like bloating I have. But if you look at my hand, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like, oh no, like something's wrong. At least I mean, I'm no doctor, but I like to think that everything I'm feeling feels very justified. But no, I'm not in any labor pains or anything, even though everyone keeps checking on me. I'm getting texts every morning from family and like, oh, how you feeling? How you doing? You know, and I'm like, I feel the same. I'm so sorry. And people even ask me like, oh, do you feel any different this past week than you did from previous weeks? And I don't know really how to answer that, because a few weeks ago I never really like analyzed how I felt as much as I have this week, but because it is my due week everyone keeps asking me multiple times a day, how you feeling? So I have to like analyze myself, you know, if that makes sense, and reflect. While beforehand, I never had to do that. I just lived life, you know, went to the grocery store, did errands, and, you know, stuff was a little tough because I was pregnant, but I never really like assessed how I felt as much as I am now. Now I'm at my parents' house. They're doing a lot of stuff for me. Like, I don't have to like cook basically, and I'm doing, you know, very minor chores but I don't have to do anything I don't have to do anything as much as I did when I lived with just Christian and I. But I am like socializing a lot, so it's like a give and take, you know, like every single day someone's coming over and I am, you know, putting makeup on, putting a dress on and saying hi to them and talking to them, and everybody wants to hear me blab about the pregnancy and how I'm doing and like the baby and stuff like that. So I am doing things, and it's like exhausting because I am an introvert and I do need that time alone to like recharge. No, but I'm so grateful to see everybody as of right now. I'm like, oh, I love having everybody visit. Like that's why we moved over here at my parents' house, because we're really close to everyone and everyone can come and visit and hang out with us, especially now or with when we have the baby. So I'm really grateful for that, but also like I'm like, okay, I need to recharge. But now that I'm past my due date, everyone's expecting me to pop out this baby now. Well, I mean, they did last week, but now, especially now that I'm past the due date, everyone's like, okay, Armida, let's do this. Like, let's try to do things to get this baby out of you, kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, I'm just tired. I'm honestly just tired. I just want to like stay in these rooms and relax for now before the baby comes, and then the baby will come when the baby comes. Or my doctor tells me, hey, okay, I think it's time that we really start moving stuff forward. So yeah, it's pretty funny how like everyone expected me to give birth by now, and I haven't. So I feel like I'm disappointing everyone, but also it's just a really funny. It's just I feel like she's not even born yet, and I already have a pretty funny birth story that like, okay, everyone gives birth before their due date, and Armida was the only one that was like X many days after her due date, and then she finally gave birth. In 2 days, I do have a doctor's appointment. It will be my 40-week checkup, and I think they will talk about inducing me if I don't go into labor by 42 weeks, which is so crazy. I never thought that I would like. I never thought that the mention of being inducted into, you know, induced would ever come up, because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm young, I'm healthy, everything seems to be fine with the baby. Surely she'll come when she wants to come. But now it's like, okay, we're past the due date now. Should we be worried? Sort of thing. But physically, I feel okay. She's still moving around exactly when she needs to, and I feel like that's really all that matters until we do get closer to the 42-week mark, and then we'll have to push this baby out, you know, other means. But yeah, so everything is we're kind of like just in a weird little limbo right now. I don't feel like I personally need to try to get this baby out like a whole bunch from like me personally, because yeah, she's just a couple of days past her due date. I don't think that's any means to worry just yet. I mean, I will see my doctor in a few days, and we'll chat about it, and we'll form a plan, you know, a little timeline for the next few weeks if I don't go into labor naturally. But yeah, that's my little catch up. I had to stop recording right there because I got pulled away, so I had to stop recording. There's a lot of people in the house now. I got a lot of roommates basically. But yeah, today's the next day. Still haven't given birth yet, but we're still holding on. I mean, I'm not in any pain, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to get off my chest. I was just like rush for a couple weeks. Then I finally had enough time to sit down and gather my thoughts, and I really just wanted to share it with you guys, just because like I feel like I'm in a little bit of a unique situation. At least that's what it feels like, because everyone thinks it's weird that I'm going past my due date. So I wanted to give my thoughts on how I felt about it and how I physically am feeling and everything like that. I don't know, just in case like someone else is also in that same situation, or in a similar situation where they're past their due date and they feel a little weird about it, then hey girl, same. You know, hopefully your pregnancy was just as smooth as mine was. It really wasn't too bad. Oh, sorry, I got a little friend, got a little diaper boy. Hi, Jake. He's like, what are you doing out here by yourself? I gotta that's the pro about being out in the suburbs, is that I can vlog out here in the backyard, and it's not super loud like it is in an apartment in the city. But yeah, so I think that's where I'm gonna end it. Yeah, since it's day 4 past my due date, just like the chance that I'm gonna go into labor is just like higher and higher each day, and I am gonna see my doctor tomorrow. So hopefully my next baby themed video, I will be telling you how I did go into labor and that whole process, and hopefully it'll be nice and smooth. I'm very optimistic because I do have a really good support system if stuff gets difficult. So yeah, make sure to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe for baby content, because this is the last pregnancy video, I swear. So yeah, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.